Hey guys, MLP here once again for a bit of a different video, kind of like a personal rant, if you will. And this rant is gonna be on a thing that was put back into place on YouTube in 2020. And you know what I mean by this, don't you? This is on Copa, or Copper, depending on how you pronounce it. Copper was put into place on YouTube because YouTube illegally was tracking kids' personal data, and so they were sued by the FTC. And so YouTube decided, instead of paying the money, to instead take it out on us, the creators on their platform, which really it's their fault because they were the ones tracking the kids. And this has led to so many things happening, like for example, like revenue going down and many more things along that line. Even involved with some um people have had to stop their dream job and quit what they've wanted to do for the longest time because of some selfish YouTube taking their anger out on us. And I know this is 3 years too late, but it's better late than never. So let's move on to the first chapter of this. The people who were hurt by all this. Now, many communities along this line were affected by this, and this includes communities such as LPS Tube, MLP Tube, and other kid-related videos because Copa basically bulldozes their videos saying, haha, you can't make money because your channel's with toys. And I just feel like this is just not right because we've done this. Many users before me have done this way longer than I have. I started last year, and take MLP Stop Motion. She started 10 years ago, and to think her view, I've noticed a skyrocket in her views. And so I don't know how this is going to go off on YouTube anymore. LPS Tube is already dead. MLP Tube is going through what LPS Tube did a long time ago, and I don't think that's going to be a good idea because just look at how much people have been changed. Like, I'm gonna go off my own experience. Like, I was scared to even show myself on camera, and then I just plucked up the courage. I saw all these users like MLP Stop Motion making their own videos with their toys, and I just wanted to do my own. So, and have it shared to a wide variety of audiences, not realizing that Copa was in effect, and just to realize that all that's just going down the drain. And I'm getting older now. I'm moving on from other stuff, like I've moved on from some of my older phases, like for example, I was in love with Octonauts, but that's just grown out of me now, and I don't want this thing MLP Tube to grow out because obviously it's a hobby, and I fear that this is starting something that really should not have started because now people can't get revenue. They're gonna have to. Well, I'm pretty sure they've already done it, but now they're having to like get their own jobs, a secondary job, and this is going to be kind of classed as a hobby now. And I just fear as if the rest of the community has left already. There's only just a handful of us left in this community, striving to keep the community from dying. So many have left before, and just to see that just makes me just shocked on what YouTube have done to their creators, and it has got to stop. And just again, MLP Tube has been a really big part of us. So has LPS Tube. It's helped some people. grow into so many lovely people, and just to see all that go away, it's just not a good thing to do because MLP Troop has been around for so long, and just see it go and down the drain just like that, it's not a good thing, I'm telling you now. And obviously, we all know that eventually someone has to kill it off, and all these people have worked their butts off trying to get something out that will get noticed by people. Now, I'm no professional myself because I've only been on YouTube for around a year, and you would think by now that I would have had a decent summary in subscribers. And like several others who started like a couple months before me or that have more views than me, and like comparing that, I'm not saying like, oh, I should have more views because my channel's better. I'm not saying that, but all I'm saying is that no one in this community is getting the right amount of views. They're not getting the same attention as they were a couple years ago, and just seeing that just makes me sad because people are now going to stop caring and they're going to stop living this passion. And just because of some stupid thing that's been put into place, just literally makes me just want to curl up in a ball and cry because not only are we getting wasted because of a talent we want to do and we want to share with our fans, and yet no one ever sees it. That's just what bugs me. No one is like going to see content that you made. Like it will forever remain in the library of YouTube until someday, sometime, something happens to put into place. People like me are having to put swears in their videos now because Copa will bulldoze any child related thing, basically any child related thing, and I'm not even joking. But I'm having some solutions here that may or may not be helpful. Sorry if I'm kind of bundling my words. I'm literally not even reading. I literally had to stop what I was doing halfway of getting ready to go to bed, just so I could make this video talking about stuff that needs to be done about this mess because it's just a mess now. I don't even think that it's gonna stay as this for much longer. If it stays like this, an MLP tube in LPS tube is already dead. We cannot let MLP tube go like this. If it dies, we're dying with it. Nothing will never separate us from MLP tube. And this goes for any MLP tuber who wants to start. I advise any MLP tuber under the age of any person who's under the age of 13 to who wants a YouTube channel to not to have it related to kids and that because then YouTube's gonna take your channel down, and yeah. So yeah, and I don't really know what else to say, but other than I'm tired and I don't want to see this community go, but it will eventually go, and we need to make the most of it. Just because we don't make as many videos doesn't mean we're going or anything. Well, I'm pretty sure like people like LP Fever and LP Stop Motion will be on this platform for a lot more than this. And so will I. I'll still be publishing videos, just trying, but hopefully this video gets out to people and is gonna be seen, and well, yeah, I'm going to go to bed now because I'm tired, so I'll see you in the next video, and I will see you tomorrow.